East. When it came to media rights deals, whatever it was, Val Ackerman is a name that will always be spoken with in terms of elevating the profile of women's sports everywhere.
About 2 months will be a Big East Media Day, and it's going to be bizarre to not see Val. Or she could show, I suppose, but not working. Neatkins on the kick out. A couple of bounces off the eye are no good. Sun now 0 of 8 from 3, 4 of 18 overall. Burton with 5 first quarter points. Such a balanced score sheet for Golden State. No one has more than 5, but 7 different players have already scored.
Look at the spacing for Golden State. Everyone's outside of the three-point line, so they have room to make cuts.
Burton snakes in there, swish. Oh, V's putting on a show for her hometown fans in the house tonight. She's from Newton, Mass. About an hour-and-a-half drive to Mohegan. Leisure Walker for 3. First one for the Sun tonight.
Great job by Connecticut making sure they're getting into the gaps.
Leisure Walker in a low stance to keep pace with Burton. She jets by. Mitty strong. Burton just doesn't give up on the play. There's contact up top. You said it earlier. I mean, any given night, this team doesn't rank very high offensively. Their rating, their points per game. But any given night, someone could lead them in scoring.
The Valkyries are one of, if not the best team in the league in terms of dictating pace. And Diamond Miller, one of the best in the league in terms of getting to the basket and finishing with these through contact.
Coach Nakase feared the versatility of the Connecticut Sun. And
we're just scratching the surface in terms of what Diamond Miller can do in this league. She's so skilled, but also defensively. She's long, she gets to spots, and she
6-0 Connecticut run. Miller, the only Sun player to start in all 38 games. Williams saw daylight for a moment, and Charles travels. Let's go over to Tarika.
Well, you know, we talked about Aaliyah Edwards and her contributions in a reality check.
You guys done? I'm just making sure. Okay.
I'm not sure, Brandon. We might have a few more left.
All right.
The night is young. It's only the second quarter.
4 Sun starters on the floor. Rivers on the pine with Beers in the game. Meanwhile, Williams, the lone starter on the floor for the Valkyries. 6-0 Connecticut run. Shot clock to 5 for Williams. She has 3 points, a triple. That one over the contest. Pure.
Burke's too far back on Williams. Like right there, hands are down. Williams is going to be like, okay, hand down, man down. Let me knock that down.
Chen picks up Leisure Walker. Golden State has 5 3-pointers. Halfway to their makes per game this year, and a steal for the current favorite for Defensive Player of the Year. Williams threads the needle. Ami here in stride.
Running passing lanes and running the gaps in transition is massive, and Golden State fills those lanes perfectly every single time they run down the floor.
Here's a hard screen. Leisure Walker switches hands and draws a foul.
Golden State's going to make you pay, but in every aspect of the game, it's impressive how fundamental. And for Connecticut to get back into this game, they need to continue finding opportunities at the line, driving hard to the rim, trying to move the ball with a little bit of pace to get Golden State to shift defensively.
Chen sets up shop. Salon the screen. Miller rotates beautifully to catch up with the sniper. Sets the screen for Chen. Lob pass is intercepted. Now Connecticut's defense gets a turn to shine. 2 points on the other end, and Coloma.
Connecticut can get their defense to Golden State rather to one and done.
Both of these teams top 4 in the league in steals. Sun at 3, Valkyries at 4. Chen, a high hip dribble, hangs in the air, and swirls out. Rebound, Leisure Walker. Lobs ahead, Miller the catch and finish. That was nice.
The last 2 Connecticut buckets have come because they've made the right plays defensively, getting rebounds, keeping their opponent to one and done, then getting out and running in transition.
Yeah, they want to track me against the slow-paced Valks. Salon tees one. A 3. He's been doing that all year. She's now made Her season average of about 2 a game. Favorite for 6th Woman of the Year. Can Miller answer? Long board Edwards. She's made a couple threes this season. Edwards sets the pick. Leisure Walker, sidestep three-pointer. True!
Great read by Leisure Walker. Miscommunication defensively. Take a step back, had all the time to get the shot off.
In the month of August, Charlize Leisure Walker shooting 41% from 3. She's 2 of 2 tonight. Almost fumbled. Salon again.
You know, Salon, I just love how she's going to try to get it up there, and she plays with so much swagger, and her release point's high on her shots, so it's difficult to contest.
All rookie last year, 6th player of the year, front runner this year. There's contact against the Valkyries, who are staying on this side of the floor. Gonna get, from a stamina standpoint, is the second night of a back-to-back. With this 5, they're playing smaller with no Ono and no Griner. Burke with the volleyball tip back, and she's fouled. Okay. The last 6 for the Sun. 5 steals. Season high in last night's game.
In the roster, everyone's been talking about the Washington Mystics as being the youngest team in this league, but Connecticut's not too far behind in terms of experience. And Kennedy Burke is one of the players on this team who does have a little experience to bring to the floor. Champion
with New York in 2024. Just like Kayla Thornton, her teammate. She's camped out in the corner. Xanda Lassini, cold start, 0 for 2, hasn't scored. Salon, oh, she can post up too. Tried to shovel it to Stokes. And Connecticut whistled for a foul. 11, second place in the league. Have a game lead ahead of the Las Vegas Aces, a game and a half ahead of Atlanta, and 2 games ahead of Indiana. Burton drives, accelerates to the rack.
It's the 3rd time in this game that Burton's been able to get to the rim by simply hesitating, getting the defense out of its stance, driving, and there is her father, Steve Burton, proud of that bucket, I know.
He's finally.
My daughter Veronica is going to be really good right now. We got to get her to Northwestern. And just like that,
wow.
Lineage.
No, Kayla couldn't make it tonight. She was actually doing TV. She was doing
Kayla,
early
big time in Boston.
Celtics, pre-half and post, crushing it. Those Burton sisters have a healthy rivalry. They back each other up. They support each other like no other trio of sisters. Xanda Lassini fouled on the layup bid.
All 4 Burton children were Division I athletes.
There tonight. Stokes, Williams, and Xanda Lassini for the Valkyries. 16-point game. A steal at half court. Burton finds Xanda Lassini. Count it, plus a foul.
What makes Golden State so dangerous when you look forward to the playoffs is the way that they dictate pace within the course of the game. They can slow it down in the half court with their defense, but they can also speed you up. They are in total control of the entirety of the game.
Forces the opposition to take the ball from underneath their basket. 13-5 run by Golden State. It is their biggest lead of the night, up 19.
Even just watching how they communicate, Burton's talking, everybody's talking and moving their mouth right now. The Connecticut's trying to overload on the zone.
Tough shot, Edwards. Fadeaway can't drop, now 2 of 5. Aaliyah, it's to play in the half. Burton directs traffic. Drifts one way. She's got handles. Bounce to Xanda Lassini with 5 to fire. Spin, fadeaway, Jay, money.
Impossible to contest because of the high release point from Xanda Lassini, even on the fadeaway, keeping her shoulders spared. Momentum's going backwards, but she follows through forward.
At 6'2", the former champion with the Lynx back in 2017, her second year with Golden State. Miller wants to take Burton to school. Whips through. Whip and go doesn't fall. Van Lip's got it. They are swarming Van Lip in the corner. Nowhere to breathe. Somehow Miller is found, and Stokes the rejection. Pushed ahead, Williams. Outlet to the trailers, and Lasini the bounce. Stokes the push pass. Burton deep in the paint. Stokes fires. Offensive rebound, Burton. They just don't stop playing.
And the spacing is so good. So you have opportunities to cut and finish just like that for Stokes.
Kia Stokes has been...
Just watch the hands on everybody in a white jersey. Everyone's active. They're alert. Head on a swivel. It's really beautiful to watch.
Edwards off the heel, no good. Thornton clear. Burton has 3 assists tonight. So does Williams. Fancy dribble. Stokes this time connects from the other corner. A smile to the Sun bench.
Connecticut just has to be careful off drivers.
Now 8 Valkyries threes on 13 attempts. Miller is denied. Stokes has come alive in the second quarter. 4 against 4. Williams pouncing, driving, and scoring. Oh my. Who wants to see this team in September? No one.